if we were going to open for any reason, I could not think of a better reason to open and have kids on campus that day. We felt really strongly that graduation was important, that if there was a way to pull it off, we wanted to do that for our graduates as well as for their families. In the months leading up to graduation, all throughout campus closure, we had Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, Plan D, all the way down. You name it, we thought of different iterations for it. So as it drew near and we understood that we probably would be able to have students on campus in some kind of form along with some of their guests, we felt if there was a way that we could make this look somewhat normal, somewhat traditional as what they expected, that was going to be really important. There was going to be enough change this year. It was not the time to fully experiment and try something totally new. We wanted to bring in some of the elements that we knew that our graduates and their families were probably looking forward to since the beginning of this year, if not before. They've heard about what graduation looks like and feels like at KIS, so how can we try to replicate that as close as possible while still maintaining all of those social distancing protocols? So we did things like restricting our guest list. We did a lot of behind-the-scenes work with check-ins and check-outs and making sure that we could track all of our guests and their information, just in case we needed to follow up with them later, or if something were to happen, that we could be responsible and know that we had all the information that we needed. It went really, really well. We were just so happy with all of the smiles and the thank yous and the kind words and the kind notes from students and from parents, and that was what made it worth it. It took a lot of behind-the-scenes work. We pulled out all the stops. We brought in our ed tech crew and our business office crew, and they normally do help us a lot with graduation. They're normally very instrumental, but it was really all hands on deck this year. Every available person was there to help, whether it was marshaling cars or checking people in or temperature screening or collecting health checks. We really needed to get that right for our students and for their families. So in the end, we were thrilled. It was campus closure or no campus closure. I would say that was probably the highlight of my school year so far. It was a really bright spot, and if we were going to open for any reason, I could not think of a better reason to open and have kids on campus that day.